We're talking about you today, Pearl. We're talking about you and this nonsense right here. God, that is very hoish there, Pearl. Don't bend over because we will see the Grand Canyon. You'll have a first-rate view of the Grand Canyon if this one bends the F over in this fucking dress here. See, I told you. Look at that hoe right there. Do you see that? No, we're gonna go back. We're gonna zoom back on this. No, that dress is about to fly up and we are about to have a first-class view of the fucking Grand Canyon, Pearl. We are going to have a view of the Grand Canyon if that flies up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh
0.
my God.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Bitches. Hello, welcome to the vlog. I kept wanting to start this vlog like in the kitchen, but we're here, so. Pearl's posted a couple of videos. I wanted to react to them. Now remember, this is how we react to Pearl. We don't react to Pearl the way other people react, okay? Because we know Pearl's secret over here, okay? So, I got my headband on to show I mean business. I got my, well, Pearl would call this a shut-up ring since I got engaged, like, over 10 years ago. But then I've also heard Pearl say that getting married is not really good for men. And, well, like, we've decided not to get married, well, right now, because, like, if either one of us dies, we don't want to leave the other one with a bunch of debt, which is what would happen. And so it's like, I was really sick for a long time, and I'm like, well, if I croak, I mean, I'm going to leave him with all my medical debt, and I don't want to do that. But if we're not, my debt dies with me. So it was like, I don't mind living in sin. Okay, so Pearl posted a video. I was gonna do it like traditional way, but fuck it. We usually react to Pearl the old-fashioned way. Like, I'm a boomer, but I'm really a lazy millennial. Okay, so let's go to Just Pearly Things YouTube channel. Okay, what is Pearl trying to tell us? Yeah, so close your eyes. Over here on this channel, when we react to Pearl, Pearl is a divorced mom of twins. That's the truth about Pearl. She doesn't want you to know that, but it's true. Look at my messy background. My background is so messy. We should be sitting this way because there's twinkle lights. Oh, that is better, actually. Let's sit this way. I'm like looking at the couch and I'm like, that's not good. I should try better, right? I should try better because, you know, according to Pearl, you know, women, once they end up in a long-term relationship, basically married, they just stop trying. And, well, I should really try, right? I did put my wig on, even though I didn't want to put makeup on because it's just gonna melt off. And my man told me that I look pretty without makeup. Pearl would probably say he's lying to me. I don't know. But my man has a doctoral degree, Pearl. My man has a really high value job, Pearl. He makes good enough money, Pearl, where he can support me. I don't make money on YouTube, Pearl. And he didn't have to marry me. And, you know, I do his laundry sometimes when my back permits it. I don't make him give me lots of allowances. He buys me pretty much whatever I want, but I don't, you know, like I was telling you guys, I'm like a financy person, so I'm like, we could save this, and we usually do, and we're a partnership, you know, and it to us, it's just like the marriage is kind of a piece of paper, and like, yeah, it would be cool to have the ceremony and stuff, because it would be cool to buy a dress and shit like that, but to us, it's just like, we're together. He's like my best friend. He's the love of my life. He was there when I thought I was going to die from all my medical issues. So, and I was there through a lot of hard times with him and his parents passing away and stuff. So, I mean, we've been together through a lot of stuff. We've been poor together. And you know, the one thing I will say is find someone who you can be poor with. And that was the one thing, is like, I knew we would always figure it out together. You know, find someone to be with that you will always stick around to figure it out with you. And yeah, so anyway, so. But Pearl would probably have something to say about that. So Pearl is really a divorced mom of twins. Imagine that. She calls this YouTube thing a job. And a lot of the times, she's using this because she is a divorcee, right? And she likes to shade her ex-husband, her ex-mother-in-law. Remember, they're Jewish. Remember, when she first got with him was when she was going to Princeton for that MSR degree. She thought, like, Princeton, she was being cutesy and fluffy back then. And that's when she was like, oh, you know, like, I'm going to get married to a really great guy and bring him back home to my little small country town and really show the girls on the volleyball team that were low-key not interested in her that I am capable of doing better than them, and part of that is getting a high value man. That's where that came from, okay? So she went to Princeton to find this man, right? And she found him, and he's like a corporate lawyer type dude. He works on they're in New York. Now remember, Pearl says she's in London, and she'll have a lot of people with British accent. She's in New York, okay guys? Her and the guy from, the husband from Princeton moved to New York. And so she's living there. She gets the IVF, and boom, she's with 2 children, 2 little sons, right? She's going to be bringing 2 men into the world, and she's with her husband, and she's trying to get on Housewives of New York. She wanted that really bad, but she doesn't know anybody that knows Andy Cohen, and not editing that out. We all cough, goddammit. So, Pearl doesn't know anybody that's over at Bravo. She doesn't know anybody that knows Andy Cohen. And she thought somehow because she married a Jewish guy that somehow that was going to get her in or something. Remember, she doesn't run in those circles. She doesn't wear the luxury shit. So that was part of the reason why she didn't get on the show. And she's kind of low-key boring. So she brings these twins into the world, and she can't deal with being a working woman and raising twins and having her husband, you know, he works out of the East Coast office in New York, and then he'll go to the Seattle office, and he does that, and he flies back and forth, man. He's a hard-working dude, right? But, you know, Pearl starts butting heads with her mother-in-law, and they're Jewish, and so she tried to be Jewish and do the whole, like, you know, Shabbat dinner thing, and she just fucked up Shabbat dinner, guys. She royally fucked up Shabbat dinner. And then she started yelling. Remember, I told you, she yelled, "Go get you a first communion," to her ex-mother-in-law, which was really fucking rude. Bless you, Philip. That was my cat sneezing. It's really fucking rude, Pearl, to yell at your mother-in-law like that. And so, anyways, they end up getting divorced, and so in the divorce, she got a fat alimony check, and she's got child support. So she doesn't actually have to work, but she does this YouTube thing calling it work, even though a lot of the times it's one of the twins, and we're going to see today, filming her, just like her thoughts. Now, she can't directly say, hey, my ex sucks at this, my ex-mother-in-law sucks at this. She has a thing with the moms on the PTA at the private school. Remember, this is all for satire, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. And just close your eyes and imagine all this, right? She hates the women on the PTA. And so a lot of this is so she can get back at her ex-husband. It's so that she can get back at him and other people in the world that have pissed her off. Like the moms on the PTA, her ex-mother-in-law. Those girls that were on the volleyball team back in the day. Yeah, so we're going to react to Pearl. I guess the twins, now remember they live in New York. It's a small apartment they were in. So I guess the twins are sharing a room now. And she's got a new studio to film her mommy thoughts that are disguised as dating advice for modern women. Remember, Pearl couldn't get a date on Valentine's, so she was very sour that her ex did. So, okay. We're gonna react to the studio here. Let me, no. Oh, okay, wow. Oh, wow, okay, so. This looks like one of the maternity dresses you wore in the first trimester when you carried the twins, Pearl. This is not good. I mean, okay, let's continue. Now, remember, one of the twins is filming this, and this is one of the rooms or something, or part of the apartment or whatever. We're gonna see what that fat ass alimony check is and child support checks are actually paying for here.
What up, guys? Welcome to the Just Pearly Things YouTube channel. Today we are going to give you a tour.
The twins is gonna help her give a tour.
Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
No, we don't give a shit.
This one here, even when I
Okay.
go to the US. This is
How much did that cost? Is that the whole child support check there, Pearl? Wow, whoa. That was also part of the divorce settlement too, those cameras. Shit.
It had the width for a blessing to like set up all of his cameras and whatever.
Yes, we know your son is a blessing and that's why you call him Blessing. We get it, okay? We get it. You did 3 rounds of IVF before it worked.
YouTube channel, and welcome to the pre-K.
No one cares.
Sorry, management. I don't know. We'll fix it. We'll fix it later.
Yeah, see, she had the twins help her put the studio together.
Sound thing. So normally, if this was open, it would go right to the kitchen, but because
Most kids would be able to help her put that together, but her kids are not.
studio,
They're not that bright. But I mean, they're her kids.
lights there.
You know, a mother shouldn't be wearing a dress that short, Pearl. That is very...
Or blessing. Or
God, that is very hoish for a mother of twins there, Pearl. Don't bend over because we will see the Grand Canyon. You'll have a first-rate view of the Grand Canyon if this one bends the F over in this fucking dress here. Yeah, I'm just going to say fuck because I don't have twins like you, Pearl.
Crazy with the monitors.
Yeah, see? See, she doesn't even know how to work half this shit. The twins have to help her.
And this is actually, it is a penthouse, so...
Oh, I know. You got so much alimony. She gets the penthouse. See, she loves to say, come to my penthouse to the other mothers on the PTA. And it's like, she thinks it's a dig and it's not. You're renting. Remember that. You don't own.
And the thing in London is the washer and dryers, like, they don't always have them.
Well, you would know, Maria, the housekeeper / nanny, does everything for you. They order out a lot. She's one of those chicken strip mommies that just throws the chicken strips into the oven and goes. And then she orders something for herself, like a salad or a smoothie, or she'll just make a smoothie.
That sort of thing there.
She's one of those mothers.
To discuss ideas, we also do videos with it.
Yeah, I know. You tried to be a homeschool mom. Did I ever tell you about when Pearl tried to be a homeschool mom? She tried to be a homeschool mom for a minute, and so she thought, okay, there's school shootings are all-time high in America and stuff, pew-pew shootings and all that. So she's like, I'm going to start homeschooling the twins. So she got through like a day and a half of that crap before she was like, fuck it. You are going back to school. I don't care if there's a pew-pew going on right now. Tuck and roll while we drive by. Your dad is going to pick you up. And then one of the twins is like, yeah, but dad's on the East Coast. I don't care. He is picking you up. You should be nicer to your ex. He works so hard. Like, damn. What was that, Pearl?
Around the apartment, you'll notice you can go right outside. There's a whole balcony.
Yes, you have a balcony in New York City. Oh, suck it to the other PTA moms. Yeah, suck it. Yeah, it took all fucking weekend for the twins to put those things up on the ceiling. One of them fell and she was like, I don't care if you broke your arm. Suck it up. You know, 200 years ago, we just would have poured whiskey on that and you still would have had to go work in the factories or the farm. Mother of the Year.
I'm getting really full. We might have to put another desk here.
Yeah, because your twins are so great at doing their homework, huh?
Or we'll pull the table in there so we can get
For what?
one-on-one interviews here. We call this
With the other moms on the PTA, that's funny. Interviews. With your kids' friends.
If you'd like to see a very nice, beautiful, like we can replace those with a painting of a whale.
That's what she used to call her ex-mother-in-law, the whale. So that's why she does this whale joke all the time. I'm going whale. One time she said she went whale watching when really she was going to watch one of the twins' recitals. She's like, I'm going whale watching. We should start a whale watching group. And it's really just a group for her to bash her ex-mother-in-law in. Because that's her nickname for her ex-mother-in-law, Whale. Isn't that really fucked? That is so messed up, Pearl. That woman was so nice to you. She said she would teach you how to make challah bread, and you just shit all over that and that bonding experience you could have had with your ex-mother-in-law. And instead, you're going through all this crap making a fake-ass studio. So, you know, having the twins on your weekend, when they should have been doing that fucking science project that you blamed your ex on. You know, like, oh, your dad, it was his weekend, he should have done it, and da-da-da-da-da. Really, it was your weekend, Pearl. And you had the twins spend the whole weekend putting together this something that you call a studio, which, I mean, this looks like a vanity studio, you know? Something to show off to the other moms at the PTA. To be like, suck it, look, see, I'm doing better than my ex.
It's like the second reaction area, so we can do reactions here.
To what? Your ex-mother-in-law? Your ex? Your bullshit reactions?
So this is like just a ton of closet space, which is one of the reasons we got this apartment was, see, that was my old keyboard.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know that's like a luxury item in New York. Whatever, Pearl. Whatever.
And my idea is...
I don't care about your idea. What else is here? See, I told you. Look at that hoe right there. Do you see that? No, we're going to go back. We're going to zoom back on this. No, this is not how a mother should be dressing. Pearl. Pearl. Look at Pearl's dress. That looks like that blue gold dress. But instead, we're looking at this and we're going, what the hell is Pearl wearing? What is Mother of the Year? I am the moral superiority wearing. That dress is about to fly up and we are about to have a first class view of the fucking Grand Canyon, Pearl. We are going to have a view of the Grand Canyon if that flies up. Don't tell me you're wearing cutesy little, like, you're not wearing granny panties underneath there if you're trying to be a high value woman. You're wearing some kind of cute thong. So what are you doing? Mother of the Year, moral compass, moral superiority, telling everybody how they should be dressing. Having her dress about to fly up and show her fanny to the world. I think we're done with the reactions, Pearl. I think we've seen everything we need to see. Joke's over, okay? I know she's not actually a divorced mom of twins, but I'm looking at this now after how many videos, Pearl, of you telling women that they dress like thoughts and hoes and sluts? Me, I'm a decade older than you, Pearl, okay? So I am one of your elders. This shit's about to get serious and my battery's gonna die. We're gonna read Pearl a new one here. Hold on, I'm gonna get more coffee too. Uno momento. This just got real. I'm back, got my coffee. Okay. Should we watch this in slow-mo? I got some screenshots too, so don't worry if I can't freeze it right on the exact spot we were examining earlier, girl. Oh, and let me turn the brightness down so everybody can see. But if it's too much, I'll just plop it on the spring right here and zoomed in and stuff so everybody knows what we're talking about right now, because this is super important. Me as an older woman is going to help educate Pearl right now on her attire. I know my fashion skill is out there and weird and crazy because I am. So, Pearl, I'm the exception to the rule. My man's okay with the way I look. It's a part of my business, so he's fine with that, okay? Okay? We're talking about you today, Pearl. We're talking about you and this nonsense right here. This shit we're about to watch in slow-mo back. You saw this earlier. You saw this. Normal speed back my ass. Slow it down. Half speed. Let's go.
And you get to just go outside. So.
Oh my God. Holy shit. That shit almost blew up. Why are you holding it so close to you, Pearl? Because it's about to fly up and show your ass. Look at that. We almost saw your vajayjay there, girl. We almost saw the cookie there, girl. We almost saw your prize flower there, girl. Pearl. We gotta see this again. This is so bad. The coolest part, in my opinion, is when Pearl, mother of superiority here, moral compass, fashion police, telling young women her age how they should dress. And here she is walking out and her dress is about to fly up and show her fucking butt crack. I can't, Pearl. I can't.
And you get to just go outside. So.
Yeah, Pearl. Wow. You guys, this is the funniest shit I've seen in a while. Like, she's constantly telling women they dress like hoes and they're showing everything. She's showing women in this, like, fucking sporting goods store pictures of women in bikinis, but here's Pearl out on a fucking balcony with her fucking dress about to fly up and she's about to flash the entire fucking London downtown. Like, what the fuck? She's about to flash the whole city. Pearl, how is this high value? As an older woman who has been in a 15-year relationship, I want to ask you, how is this equal being a high value woman? How does this make you high value? How does this equal you finding a high value man's? How does this equal you giving out advice on how women have ruined the world with their hoe-ness and their slutty attire, Pearl? Huh? What makes you the authority, Pearl, after seeing this? What makes you the authority, Pearl, on women and how they dress? I don't care if you had shorts underneath this, it still looks inappropriate. To just have, woo, I'm just showing my undergarments to everybody, woo, I'm Pearl Davis, woo, I'm just flashing all of London, woo, just, woo, Pearl, oh, Jesus, no wonder she got demonetized, like, damn. I'm not a special flower or anything, but this, Pearl, is gonna be a no. Yes, I am a woman judging another woman on how she is dressed and how she is about to flash the world. But this woman is a woman that all other women, if I can talk, all other women have decided that they were not going to claim because she did not want to claim them. I can't watch anymore. We were always going to react to this and make it like my satire, but then I just saw that, like, her walking out and her dress just flying up like that, and just like, man, with all the times you put down women, and here you are with your dress flying up on the balcony. You're about to flash. I'm still trying to process this, Pearl. She's got to be a mom of twins somewhere. Like, damn, this is just... I wonder how Pearl's dad would feel about this, right? Because, you know, like, Pearl always talks about wanting to, you know, we should be asking, like, the men in our lives. My man would probably be fine with it. He'd be like, you look hot in that. I'd be the one who's like, no, I don't want my dress flying up. But I'm a 36-year-old woman. I'm a decade older than Pearl, so, like, this is not cute. This is not sexy. This is not it. Flashing your bits and your Grand Canyon to everybody, Pearl, is not it. Didn't she have a stylist take her shopping? Because this is not working. This is another one that needs a lot of help, but I feel like she doesn't actually want the help. She's just fucking with everybody. She doesn't actually care. Pearl doesn't care. So that's why I don't care about making fun of her ass and her little bits down there showing, because, yeah. And you know what, Pearl? Here's the other thing about me is I'm pretty sure my body count is a lot lower than yours. Because you like to talk about that in women. Mine's 1. Yours is probably more. Doesn't matter, but when it comes to Pearl, who likes to shame people for that kind of thing, it does matter for her. So here I am, your anomaly, Pearl. I am an older woman. Me and my man have been together for 15 years. We both mutually don't care to get married. Someday, that'll be cool to have a party, but doesn't care how I dress. He wants me to be happy, gives me money, whatever. He doesn't mind doing his laundry at times if my back is hurting and whatever. He doesn't want to make my decisions on everything. He wants my input on decisions. Now, there's a lot more I could say because relationships are complicated, but, like, you probably wouldn't know anything about that because you have no mans. Maybe if you dressed not showing your bits to everybody in all of London, you would have a mans, but you don't. Like, it doesn't matter, but, like, for Pearl, who likes to shame people or women for everything, it does. So, yeah, I'm gonna chill here. My mom should be home soon. I'm hanging out with my cats. Pearl Davis. Just fucked up things is what I call her. Yeah, and that is very fucked up. But Pearl, that dress. That dress. Maybe you should go back to drinking coffee, Pearl. Hey guys, we're eating pizza and watching my vlog back from earlier of Pearl. There's me. Thank you. Welcome. My high value man is home. He's serving me pizza. We're having California Pizza Kitchen again. in honor of Jody. Jody, we miss you while you're at prison. Not really, no. Jesus Christ. So, yeah. Always joke with Patrick. Yeah, me and Jody are going to do a podcast together called She's on the Payphone Podcast. She's calling from what was the other one? This is a collect call from an inmate.
Something like that, yeah.
Podcast. Starring Jody Arias and Keisha. Yeah, Desert Mermaid. Great stuff. So yeah, we're just hanging out. Thought I'd update you. I've been working on generative fill for... I've been watching some videos on Adobe Firefly, the AI generative, which is... Their program's pretty cool because they use their, like, Adobe stock as their data set to power their AI. So they're not using any copyrighted material or anything. It's all non-copyrighted sources that they already had. So that's kind of cool. And it's a lot more better than some of the free stuff or like Bing. So I've been using that. And I'm going to play around and see about using it in like Photoshop or... you know, in conjunction with Photoshop and then Illustrator, because I can take some of the pictures that I've been working on and then like some of the more little details I want to start sticking in, I can use generative fill for. So we'll be checking that out. But I just wanted to share that because I was like, ooh, this is exciting, because really the AI, like I've told you, it's not intelligence, it's not a brain, it's a program. It's a program, and you learn to talk to the program. If you don't know how to use the AI art programs, you're gonna get shit art. Like, the people come out with like 6 or 8 fingers and shit like that. It's really fucking crazy. So, yeah, you need to learn to talk to the programs. That's what I've been doing. But, yeah, so we're gonna finish watching this back. Pearl flashing London, her cookie to London. So yeah. Oh, pizza. Good morning. Welcome to the vlog. So yes, I am finishing this up. Jesus Christ, Pearl. It's not okay to show your London Bridge to all London, Pearl. It just isn't. I know. I'm channeling my inner tired housewife today. I got laundry and cleaning to do. So our next vlog is going to be like a cleaning vlog and stuff. Plus, I was up late last night on Photoshop. I was Photoshopping, and what else was I doing? Oh God, I'm so tired. My headphones are falling out. Thank God for coffee. But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm editing this back and stuff, and yeah, so yeah, I was up in Photoshop last night, and yeah, so that's why I'm kind of tired, but we keep it moving over here, and we're used to being tired because of all the illnesses and stuff, so, you know, yeah. I'm still waiting on your DM, Alicia. Alicia. At least you don't have problems like Pearl does. Like, because Alicia, I saw Alicia's picture with Beyonce. She looked hot. She was dressed good. I think Alicia was on point. Like, that's how you look hot. Pearl wearing that, like, pink, blue dress, after criticizing how other women dress, and then wearing that dress, and having it fly up and show her London Bridge to all of London is not okay. But Alicia wearing that sexy hot dress standing next to Beyonce taking a picture, that's okay. That's okay. But Pearl not okay. You see the difference? You see the difference? Plus, Alicia doesn't criticize the way other women live their lives. Pearl does. And we decided we weren't going to claim Pearl, okay? We weren't going to claim Pearl because Pearl says that women are ruining the world, and we're ruining the world with our sluttiness, and not staying virgins till we get married, and divorcing men, and wanting fat alimony checks, and child support, and we just ruin it all, okay? According to Pearl, we've ruined everything, okay? All that bullshit going on in North Korea, women's fault. The Ukraine-Russia war, women's fault. I don't even know what that mess is going on around Gaza, that, according to Pearl, that would be women's fault. Just women anywhere. Women in general. You okay, Philip? Okay, I'm back. My cat has issues. So, yeah. Pearl, according to her, we are the problem with the world. We don't claim Pearl, though, okay? Women have decided we weren't going to claim a woman who doesn't want to claim us. So, that's what I was getting at with that. Pearl, we're allowed to criticize Pearl because she's a piece of shit, basically. That's what I'm saying. Is I don't care. I don't care about Pearl's feelings. I don't care about pointing out that she was about to flash her London Bridge to all of London because she doesn't care. So, that's how that rolls, right? That's how I roll with that. If you don't care, I really don't care. You guys know I'm kind of broken as well, so I like to walk that line sometimes. Yeah, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna drink my coffee and finish editing this. Hey, Alicia, where's your DM? And shout out to getting to meet Beyonce. Not a life accomplishment, but pretty cool. It's a cool thing, but not a life accomplishment. You get what I'm saying? Cool, though. Pretty cool, though. Pearl's dress flying up? Not cool. Different. As always. Hope you guys have fun doing whatever you're gonna do. I got a playlist. I got a lot of stuff on the Rush trial in there. And there's some other things I've linked in there. So you can go check that out. Your playlist of the day of what I watched. Well, yeah. And I did not link Pearl. You can go find Pearl. You don't need to watch her videos. They're bullshit. I love you guys. Have fun doing whatever you're gonna do. Until I see you in the next one.